Everybody, we are doing the layers panel today. So I have the instructions over here. I put the commands down here. Basically, in the end, your image should look like mine up on the top here. Okay, so make sure that you have, if you don't already have open, your layers panel, make sure that's open. Also make sure that your properties panel is open because we'll be using both of those today. Okay, so layering is a way to organize your work. A lot of times when you're creating things, they're already in order, but we are going to learn to group a lot of things today. I'm going to show you like on the layers panel, the eye obviously is to show what's on that layer. You can also lock that layer, which is really nice because then you can move things around on another layer and not have to worry about the other layers, anything getting moved, okay? So the first thing I ask you to do is to merge some layers, okay? So I am going to hit Shift and click on What a Mess and Uh-oh. And I'm gonna go up over here to my three dots. And the first thing I'm going to do is merge selected. So now those two layers are together. And then I'm also going to no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, maybe I'll do that later. Okay, then I'm going to open it up. You can see how you can open these up. And of course, you can see here how they are each individual layers right now. You can also select those layers by clicking. You can hit Shift if you want to select more than one layer. Okay, but what I want to do first is I drew out a sketch. So go ahead and look for the word sketch. Here it is, okay? And I want you to drag that all the way to the top of your layers panel. Where'd that disappear to? Sketch, 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 sketch. Where'd you go? Here it is. Sorry, guys. I'm going to just move this up all the way to the top here. And then right before uh-oh, should be right under uh-oh. So you can see, this is the sketch I drew, and then I use this sketch to create my shapes on top. You know, not all in the same order, that's why it's all mixed up. So what I want to do for this, I want to create a new layer. I want to collect. Sorry, I want to collect in a new layer, okay? And I want to call that, I'm double clicking on it so I can call it sketch. And here you can see the layer options. Okay, and then I want to go back up here to my three lines and I want to say new template. Template. I'm going to create it into a template. So this way you can, if you click on this, you can like decrease it so that it could be faint in the background so you could create your shapes. Okay, but we don't need that right now. I'm gonna click on the eye so that we don't see it, okay? Then we're gonna start grouping layers, and we're gonna start with our pumpkin, okay? So you can see, like, you can select layers, each individual one, or this is a very nice option. You can go up to object and, select, and then you want to do same. Select and same, and then you could do appearance. I did this in a fill color, so I'm going to click on fill color, and it's going to pick up everything that is the same fill color on there. And then on your, and then you can see on the panel that it's selected these. And I'm going to do Command G or Control G, depending on your laptop or computer, and then that groups them, okay? Now, I'm also going to go down here because there's other things that are part of the pumpkin, like the face and the stems. Now, the stems definitely, let's group them. You can hit Shift if you want to hit Shift, and it'll click on all those. And then again, Control G, and now you have them all grouped together. Okay. And then also you can select one thing. Okay. I'm sorry here. You can select like the jack-o'-lantern face, which is kind of nice. And then you can, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. I'm looking for my pumpkin. You can actually go right over it and it highlights and you can drop it in. Okay, that's another thing you can do. So now I have, that's my jack-o'-lantern. So I'm going to double click on that and call that jack-o'-lantern and have that grouped as that. Okay. My background right now is in the way. I'm going to bring that all the way. I'm going to find it and I'm going to bring that all the way down to the bottom so that we can see all the other things that are behind it. Okay. So it should be right before that locked panel. So now I can see both my ghosts and the stars. And I think I asked you to do after, okay, then we're going to start grouping the ghosts, okay? So I've got my jack-o'-lantern in. And you can, of course, click and unclick, but I don't see anything with the ghost. That's to the pumpkin. Oh, that's the pumpkin, so, or the jack-o'-lantern. So I'm going to drop that into the jack-o'-lantern. It goes in there with that, okay? Let's get this ghost going here. All right, so nothing here. This definitely ghost. Here we start with the ghost. So again, I'm going to hit shift so I can see all the items I'm clicking on for my ghost. The shadow, yes. Yes, still part of my ghost. Not part of my ghost. I think I got everything. Okay, so now I'm going to Command G and group those and call that my kind ghost. Okay, if I see anything else, you know, I'll stick it in. Yep, see there's my shadow, so I'm gonna drop my shadow in. Okay, and then I'm going to do my next ghost, which I believe starts here. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna select all of those and, actually, I need to undo that because I need to make sure that nothing is selected. Okay, so I want to select, yep, okay, I'm starting here. I'm going to click on all of these images for my ghost path and anything else that goes in there. Looks like that's part of it. No. Okay, and then I'm going to Command G or Control G, and I'm going to call that my mean ghost. Mean ghost. Okay. All right, so now I've got all that done. So let's see. Now I'm looking at my background. We're gonna group all of the background images. So this is part of the, this is part of the background. What else is part of the background? Background. Nope, not that one. Okay, so I'm going to Control G and group that, and I'm gonna call that background. Okay. Also, this is a part of my background, so I'm going to drop that in there. Okay. Oh, didn't get in there. Nope, I don't like how that worked out. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to leave that for a second because that could be completely on the back. And now let's see what this is. My moon. Okay. So again, the moon should be, let's move that. There's the moon. The moon should be in front of your background, right? What else do we have? Okay, looks like that's just it. But I also noticed that, my star should not be in front of my moon. So I'm gonna drop my moon into my background. Okay, and then I'm gonna open up my background. And I'm going to find out where the stars are. Okay. And make sure the stars are behind your moon, not in front of them. Okay? Let's see. I think I have everything. Okay, now let's look for that Happy Halloween. We might have to break down our background. It might be, there it is. So it's white, so it's gonna be hard to see which one. There it is, it's this one. Okay, so I want to call this Happy Halloween. Okay, and I also want to move that in front of these so I can see them. And then when I turn these back on, you can see the Happy Halloween. So it's a lot of organizing, okay? Now, there's something called, oh, and Happy Halloween, mine doesn't, it's not working. We can make this a new layer. Okay, and call that, and then if you make a new layer for the Happy Halloween part, you can change the highlighted parts. So hold on a second, let me do that. Let's go, let me do new layer. I'm gonna stick the Halloween, I'm gonna call this Halloween. I'm gonna call this Happy Halloween and stick my Happy Halloween in there. Bring that down to where it says Happy Halloween. I'm gonna stick this one in there, okay? So then when I double click on it, I can change the color of this, like to whatever color I needed to make this highlighted. Okay, let me open this up first. I should have made a new layer. That's okay though. Okay. Then there's something called, the last thing is we're going to go to select objects, and we're going to select all the stray points because there's like all this other stuff that's still on here, and it's clicking on my stray points, and all I hit is delete. Okay. So I'm going to see, like, I've got my kind ghost. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Not sure. But everything is more put together, okay? So you have everything layered now, and that is all there is for layering. Thanks for watching.